Kamosta there, guys. What is up? It is the Draxix dude here, and today we are going to be taking a look back at Battlefield 5. Now, before I get into the commentary, it's more mindless chatter and just directionless commentary. Well, as much as any video I've ever made, but I feel like a lot of the issues that I've came back to are probably my own, and more than likely nobody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. Being a polarized commentating figure is probably something that I'm probably going to have to adjust to. I don't want to be dishonest with you guys. At the same time, I also do want to grow here on YouTube, but also I don't want you guys to think that I'm not being real with you. And that's what this channel is really all about. I want to display my thoughts and my opinions about certain games and how they have changed over the years, and maybe how I can affect these games going forward, hopefully make this place better than what it has been. Because I certainly can't do that just sitting on my ass doing nothing. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, like I have been this entire time. I did not really enjoy my return to Battlefield. And this is coming from a guy who absolutely loves the Battlefield franchise. I'm not going to say I've been here since day one, but I have been playing since 2013, off and on. And no, I did not start with Battlefield 4, which was around that time when it was launched. However, I did start with Battlefield 3. I ended up getting it on sale. It was 10 bucks. I wanted to play it, and it was on sale, so I wanted to check it out, and I did play it on the Xbox 360. So there's a lot of difference of opinions, I'm sure, from different people. You know, I could have been playing it on PC, but also at the time I was 14, okay? I had a 360 and I loved that thing to death and back. I, however, suck at mouse and keyboard, so that would probably affect the game even further. Although I don't think skill should matter. Personally, I'm just... I cannot... I cannot be... Well, I cannot play on PC whatsoever. I'm not a PC player. Now, this is all PS4 footage because, well, I'm a PS4 player. So if you feel like it's better on PC or worse on PC or worse on Xbox One, obviously I can't talk about those. I'm sure the Xbox One and PS4 variations of the game are similar in a certain aspect. I'm sure they're basically the same game. Minor couple tweaks. I think the Xbox One X has better graphics. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me because I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I don't really care. As long as the game is functionable, as long as the game functions well and I'm able to play it quite well, I'm okay with that. And I've never been really that great at Battlefield. Not as good as I've seen some people be. Alright, I'm not saying I'm a scrub, but I like to think that I'm a decent player, so you can't really say well, you're just bad because I don't like the game. Honestly, I don't feel like skill matters when it comes to having fun, but this game is fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think the game is at least enjoyable to experience. I've been playing a lot of PlanetSide 2 lately. I can't get gameplay for that because my PC is absolutely shit, and every time I try to record content for that game, it doesn't work. And honestly, it ain't worth it. And I get it. I'm probably going to need better PC for that, and that's fine. It plays the game really well, but it does not record at all. Maybe it's because of my 750 Ti, but I'm not sure. We're going to get on to the topic of the video. Battlefield 5 is a fun game. It really is. Every time I hop into the game, I'm just having a decent experience, but there's always this ceiling I hit every single time I play this game. I have to be playing with a crew. I don't know why. And maybe it's because there's not really too many crews on PlayStation. Every time I search for one, it's always milsims. Everybody wants to play this game with a milsim. Like, I don't care about military simulation clans. I want to be able to hop into the game, you know, take down a tank with a crew, or take down a bunch of enemies with a team, get revived, revive people. That's what I want from a Battlefield franchise. Now, maybe this is because I've been too reliant on other people over the last couple of years. I never really had a crew when I was playing Battlefield 4. And don't get me wrong, I've played with a couple friends. I've had friends. Yes, I have friends. And but whenever you go solo and then you play with a crew and then you go solo again, there's always a different experience. And I understand maybe this is probably playing too much of a bigger factor than what it is, but it's fun. It just doesn't click well with me. It's the gameplay experience. Just being able to get revived and give ammo and get ammo, and I just don't feel like these things mesh well together. I feel like there's a lot of good things about the last couple Call of Duties, not CODs, last couple Battlefields, but if they intertwined and they made a game better, I feel like there's always been a really good game underneath these issues that they've had over the years. And the biggest problem with this game is not because it's not its fun factor. It's really fun, especially with the jungles and the new biomes. Well, not new biomes, because new maps. I mean, the jungles are really cool. I'm gonna have to say that first off. It's a very fun experience. The jungles, the islands, great maps that they've added. I mean, the fact that I've been able to come back and play 6 to 7 different maps, different new maps. I mean, I've played all of the original maps over and over again. I was level 50 for weeks and weeks until they finally increased the level. And by the time they increased the level, I was just like, well, I don't really care. And Modern Warfare just came out, and I've been playing a lot of that lately. And there's a lot of core issues with this game. I'm not going to go into it because this is more of like a coming back type of commentary. But the core issues with the game are overriding the fun factor, and maybe it's because I'm looking and I'm seeing these things a lot more clearer as I play it from years back, not even years, but months back, where I was just playing every single day, and I may have not been I haven't really noticed those issues before, but if they were there then, they are definitely here now. I really enjoy playing Battlefield because it is a Battlefield game, and I love playing Battlefield because it's not realistic. It's not a run and gun shooter, but it's also like all of these different elements combined, and it just makes it a fun experience. That's why I love Battlefield 1. That's why I love Battlefield 4. That's why I love Battlefield Hardline. Yes, I loved Battlefield Hardline. And that's why I love Battlefield 3, because it combined all of these military-esque experiences with more of like a COD experience, and it meshes perfectly, and that's why I love Battlefield, and that's why I always found Battlefield to be fun. And I've always been decent at Battlefield. Like, ever since I started playing, there was a learning curve, but I always had an enjoyable time. And before anybody says anything, Battlefield Hardline was not my first Battlefield, okay? That's not because that's not how I thought it was easy, because a lot of people will say that. Well, it's Hardline. Every gun is easy to use, and it's the best, and it's the easiest game ever. I don't think that's the case. I think there was definitely a learning curve in that game. But Battlefield 4 was mainly the one I started to get, yeah, this game is really fun. And I always had a fun time playing that. Ever since I started playing TDM on that, my gunplay got better, and my ADS is steadily decreased. I swear I used to be a better aimer. I'm terrible at aiming. 100%. If I beat you in an FPS game, it's because my aim is probably not the reason why you died. I mean, if you ever see any of my gameplay, I'm always 2-3 inches off the guy, and I have to readjust my aim. So it takes me a while. But tell me what you guys think here in the comments section down below, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later.